They said Gucci Mane isn't really Gucci Mane. That's Hobson. They gave him plastic surgery to become Gucci Mane. And now they saying Damar Hamlin isn't Damar Hamlin. And if you ever watched the TV show The Boys, you know about Noir. You know how Noir died, but they had somebody else come back to play him.
Get in here.
That's crazy.
Get in here. Because it looks like those wild rumors about Gucci Mane being cloned might actually have some truth to them. And now Kanye West just stepped in with shocking details that'll blow your mind. According to him, the real Gucci Mane died years ago while locked up. And the man we're seeing today is nothing but a clone. Even crazier, his wife Keyshia isn't really his wife. She's a government handler paid to keep him in line. Suddenly, it all makes sense why she's the one controlling his social media, his schedule, and allegedly feeding him those substances. Gucci's ex, Mac Breezy, and even Nicki Minaj warned us about this years ago, but everyone laughed it off like they were losing it. But let's rewind. This whole clone theory didn't start yesterday. It goes all the way back to 2013 when Gucci had that infamous Twitter meltdown. This man was firing shots at everyone except his plug. He came for Yo Gotti, Nicki, Waka Flocka, T.I., Angela Yee, Rocky, French Montana, Tyga, Birdman, and Black China. Literally no one was safe. He even kicked Waka out of Brick Squad for being disloyal, claimed he ran a train on Nicki and Angela, and called Yo Gotti fake. Not long after that, Gucci was arrested again. And that's when the cloning rumors started to take shape. Police in Atlanta said he was acting crazy and threatening people in traffic. When they tried to arrest him, he literally charged at them. They eventually caught him and found hard substances and a firearm on him. It wasn't even his first run-in. Before that, he had smashed a man's head with a champagne bottle at a club. The judge had had enough. This time, he was sentenced to 3 years and 3 months in prison. But because of good behavior, he served only 2. While locked up, we were told Gucci had turned his life around. He released a heartfelt statement saying he was ashamed, apologizing to fans, admitting he'd been addicted to lean for over a decade, and promising to get help. By the time he got out, he looked and sounded like a brand new person. Slimmer, sober, clean, and focused. But that's exactly when the internet started calling cap. Fans swore the Gucci who came out wasn't the same Gucci who went in. They said the original died in prison. And what we were seeing was a government-made clone. And when he suddenly married Keyshia and handed her full control of his life, from his social media to his finances, those theories only grew louder. People started saying she acted more like a handler than a wife. Even Nicki Minaj reignited those rumors after her feud with Keyshia, claiming Keyshia was just there to keep Gucci sedated and spend his money. A year ago, Gucci's ex, Mac Breezy, dropped her own bombshell, saying she saw Gucci after his release and knew instantly that wasn't him. His energy, his eyes, everything was off. And every time she tried to get close, Keyshia would shut it down. Like she didn't want Mac to realize the truth, that the man she was talking to wasn't Gucci Mane at all.
Cause girl, you don't even know the real Gucci. Y'all think y'all know the real Gucci. Y'all don't know the real Gucci. That nigga parading around out here, that ain't the real Gucci, man. That's not him. I don't know where the fuck, honestly. Like, last time I seen Gucci was at Patchwork Studio in 2010. Cold Blooded was there. Was Mojo there? Yeah, I think Mojo, Cold Blooded. Like, that's the last time I saw Gucci in the flesh, but even that was...
And after Nicki threw those shots at Keyshia, calling her Gucci's handler, Mac Breezy came right back to double down on everything she'd said before. But this time she took it to another level, dropping an entire song demanding that the real Gucci's body be released. In the track, she claimed something about him just didn't feel right anymore and hinted that Keyshia knew way more than she was letting on.
Free Gucci, thinking what I'm thinking. Man, some ain't right. Gucci, is you in there? It's so blank, right?
Gucci eventually decided to address all those clone rumors himself, but even that wasn't enough to stop people from side-eyeing him. He said, in a way, I feel like I grew. I kind of morphed into a different person, shedding my old ways. And I can say I grew up. I love the person I was. I love who I am. And I love who I've become. I lost weight, started taking care of myself, changed my mindset, my circle, and my environment. I guess that's the transformation people find hard to believe, but I believe it. Still, the internet wasn't buying it. And just when everyone thought the drama was dying down, Kanye West jumped into the mix and added fuel to the fire, hinting that Gucci really was cloned. Now, Kanye's been known to drop some wild claims about cloning before, but this time people actually paid attention, mostly because of the timing. Remember, there was even a moment when folks believed Kanye himself had been cloned. Many say that while the industry couldn't fully replace him, they definitely tried. And that's why he supposedly knows what really happened to Gucci. And just when it couldn't get any crazier, rapper Hopsin went on IG Live and admitted that industry elites forced him to become Gucci's clone, claiming they threatened his family if he didn't go along with it. Back then, everyone brushed it off as a joke, but now, with Kanye's comments and all the weird inconsistencies in Gucci's post-prison rebrand, it's starting to feel like maybe Hopsin was telling the truth all along.
I've been personally playing for about 8 years now. It started around when around Illmind 5 when that came out, because the song was so big, and they told me I had to kind of sacrifice something. They said you're gonna have to pay it back because you just put this information out there, and this is gonna put people in the wrong mindset of what we're trying to do in society. So they told me that if I don't do these list of things, then they're going to hurt my family. And it was like an all white room, and they opened one of the doors, and it had a Gucci suit. A Gucci bodysuit. And I said, oh no, please don't tell me that is what I think it is. They said, yeah.
As always, the internet had a lot to say. One person wrote, "We don't even see his eyes anymore. He used to have that deep brown color, but now he's always hiding behind shades." Another commented, "I remember the old Gucci. That's not him, and we all know it. Something's off. If he's not a clone, then maybe it's the meds, or he got laced, or something else, but it's definitely not normal." And honestly, now I'm curious, what do you think? Do you believe Kanye's really onto something with this whole clone situation? Was Gucci actually taken out and replaced? Drop your thoughts down below in the comments. And while you're here, don't forget to click on this next messy video, because trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next.